Hey y'all, my name is Tsunami for those who do not know, and I'm about to take you on a journey with me. I'm going to be answering some questions, and I'm excited to share this story with you. Come on, y'all, let's get this thing started. Back in January of 2019, and I was recruited from a different platform, and I had to check it out first. I was like, let's see what tag is about, what's going on. And then I saw so many people like me, and I was like, you know what? I want in on this. After sitting and watching the lives and the streams, I was like, baby, listen, I think I could bring something to this app. And that's really what made me join. My favorite moment on Tag was actually becoming a top streamer and then doing it in 30 days. So it was an accomplishment that a lot of people haven't accomplished. And I think it was just the work that I put in. Every day I was doing a different makeup look. Every day I was transforming, continuously bringing some type of content. And I was determined to get that top badge. And I think that was the biggest highlights because I felt recognized. I felt appreciated for what it was that I was doing and bringing to a platform. Best describe Tag's atmosphere is what you make it. That's what I tell everyone when I try to get people to join the app or introduce them to the app. They are like, "Oh, it's a dating app," and I'm like, "Baby, listen. I know what it used to be, where it was. Like, although it's still a dating app, it has evolved with the times. So I'm like, hey, listen, don't hold yourself into a bind because you think it's strictly dating. The atmosphere for me, it's a relaxed atmosphere. It depends on the environment that you create. And I believe in creating an environment of at least peace. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's my final answer would be tag is the atmosphere that you created to be. My usual schedule is like Transformation Tuesdays. I do Transformation Tuesdays, Transformation Thursdays, and I will start at 1 p.m. on Pacific Standard Time. So it's probably 3 p.m. on the East Coast or 4 p.m. on the East Coast. And I usually would stream throughout the day, but the audience that I begin to bring in are those of the working class. So they don't get off of work until 5 o'clock. So I usually stream now more on the late night, around like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then I'll catch, the late nights of the people who are just waking up. Because sometimes I hardcore stream, like I'll stream for like 14, 15 hours, you know. So I'll catch the people going to bed and the people waking up at the same time. Sometimes you got to do that. I promote tags. I think that's important. No matter whatever platform that you're on, as long as you're not spending a majority of your time to talk about another platform. I use TikTok to promote tag. My second name on TikTok is Tsunami from the Tag app. When you go to Instagram, you see the Tagged app. And I think it's important to make sure that everyone that supports you knows where you're going to be. So if I'm not on one platform, then I'm on another platform. And I think by consistent promotion, word of mouth, say, hey, look, this is one of my videos or a screenshot from my live on tag. They're like, oh, but that's what it looks like. Or they got gifts too, and it's like, hey, look, I'm gonna teach y'all how to come on up in here. It's just all in what you really looking for. I say promote, promote, promote. Well, the journey was just that, a journey, okay? Because you have so many people vying for the spot to become a top streamer. And everyone feels that their content is worthy content. I mean, if you don't believe in your content, who else wouldn't? But for me, it was totally different, I believe, than a lot of other streamers because when I got to the app, I'm like, where are the gay people? You know what I'm saying? Where's the gay representation? Where's the representation of the LGBTQIA plus community? And with me vying for that top badge spot, I received a lot of negativity, a lot of lashback, and that's just for my community, and um it made me fight harder for it, and it was just like, listen, I deserve a spot on this app just as well as you. I have a talent, I have a content to add and bring to increase the app, and I think
over the years, like we're almost 3 years later now, okay? They're used to tsunami ain't going nowhere. Okay. So I think it's more so of like it was an adventure. It was trying, it was tough, but when people begin to get to know who I was beyond my sexual preference and begin to recognize my talent, yeah, we smooth sailing now. They know the way. I would say the challenges that I faced on Tag, I think it's no different than any other social platform. I mean, there's going to be trolls everywhere. And that was my biggest challenge when it came to streaming. But that was just me working on my response and not allowing the distractions. Because if someone's trying to distract you, clearly you on the right path. So it took some convincing and self-securing for me to no longer allow the trolls to be a challenging part of streaming on Tag. And the biggest reward on Tag was the relationships that I gained. And it's so wild to me because a lot of people always think that social media is just extremely surfactant, right? It's just topical on the surface. And it's like when you get to meet people from different walks of life, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how you being you is inspiring them. And that's the greatest reward when I get messages that's like ECRs or BCRs. And it's like, hey, this is how you touch my life, girl. I watch your stream. You don't even know me, but I just love the energy you bring. You always keep it positive. Your vibes is, and that to me is the biggest reward. Like, granted, we all love a good cash out and a lit stream, but I feel like with me creating those relationships, all of that is gonna come naturally, you know. That's my biggest reward. I'm getting all emotional and stuff. When I'm not live streaming, I'm literally I do makeup. I'm a certified makeup artist. I'm an established cosmetologist. So it's either makeup and hair, and then I'm a host, a drag queen out here in Sin City. So I host drag shows and perform drag shows out here. So if you don't catch me live, I'm probably in the nightclub, okay, encouraging some people to turn up and spend some drag dollars. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically the same thing. I think all I've done was take what I do in real life and bring it to the app. 11 years ago. And it started as like a turnabout. And what a turnabout is like when the guys come as the girls and the girls come as the guys. So it's for Halloween. And everybody was like, well, if you're going to do it, do it right. So I was like, okay, I got to find a good wig and I got to find somebody to do my makeup and all of that. But it was the rush on stage that I had and the reaction from the people, that really drew me in. And from that moment, it's when it made me go to school for makeup because I'm like, hey, I want to do this, and I think this is something I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So I wanted to invest in it. And all drag is everything I love to do. I love to entertain. I love to dance. I love to wear hair. I love to do makeup, and I love to sew. So it's a combination of everything I love to do in one. And I don't see me doing nothing else, to be honest. I don't. So a typical day for me, being as though I work at night, um, I probably won't get up until 12, 1 o'clock. So this is early for me, okay? Especially on the West Coast. So after that, I probably get up. First thing I'll probably do after that, before I even brush my teeth, I'm checking my notifications because I'm like, hey, who sent what? What's going on? Who's live? So I probably will hop on Tag or hop on TikTok or Instagram, things like that. Make sure I don't have any messages of bookings or someone trying to book me. If I have a show that day, it's usually gonna take me about 2 to 3 hours to do my makeup. So just remove 2.5 hours out of the day for makeup alone. Then you'll have me Ubering to a show in broad daylight, mind you. Okay, so it's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm out in broad daylight in drag. So I mean, it's clearly something that I really love to do. Um, and then I'll get to the club and we perform, and probably I'll get home lit around 11 o'clock or 12. And then I'll hop on tag because I'm like, hey, I'm already beat, so go on, let the people see. I'm turned up. Come on, let's get up in here. And then I'll probably wind up being live for the rest of the night. It's insane. Like, people like, how do you do it? I don't even know sometimes, but I tell people all the time, when you're having fun, it's hard to keep track of the time. They were like, oh, I wouldn't be sitting on live all day. Well, girl, guess what? I did. And I had a ball. Okay. I see myself in 5 years married. One, okay, because this engagement been long enough. A homeowner. Two, and I'm on my way. I'm tired of renting, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And successful all around, not just on social media, because I think I've created quite a stir on social media, and I just feel like my personality is so large, that sometimes social media can't even hold it. So I definitely do see myself just currently expanding, on bigger platforms and entertaining, maybe get into some acting, some reality TV. Who knows? I mean, just get my foot in there. I love the entertainment world and everything, that it has to offer. So I need my seafood, I need my drag, and I need my TV. Keeps me calm because for the most part, it's like, it may sound weird, but you're like everyone else's TV, so I need my wind down to recharge my battery to watch someone else because people watching me all day. I guess I'll just say this, and to whomever may possibly see it. If you're interested in streaming and you feel different, okay, and you feel as though, hey, I'm too scared to do it because I'm gonna get judged. Guess what? People are gonna judge you, okay, until the day you die. Step out there, press the button, go live, and stay live, baby. Listen, I'm a grown man in a wig that wears makeup, okay, for entertainment purposes. And I found great success on the Tag app, okay, where I'm almost to making six figures, okay? Like, we almost there, okay? I'm a little bit away from my six-figure mark. Woo woo, okay? But yes, just go live. Don't be afraid to stream, baby. Streams do come true, honey.